guys, it's Miss Maya from the Green Free Library, here to share another story time with you. Have you been outside playing in the snow? I hope so. Want to say hi to my story time friends, Anna and Peter, Kate and Andrew, Ella, Lydia, Quinn, Cerie, Parker, Stanley and Henry, and baby Charlie. And hi to all the other children who come to the library for story time, and welcome to everyone else who's watching. Last time we learned a new song called the Winter Hokey Pokey. Let's try that one again, okay? So you can go get your winter mittens and things if you want, or you can just pretend. I have some of my things here that I'm going to use, all right? So we start with our right mitten. Do you remember it? Let's give it a try. I'll see if I can do a better job this week, okay? Put your right mitten in, you take your right mitten out, you put your right mitten in, and you shake it all about. You do the winter pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your left mitten in, you take your left mitten out, put your left mitten in, and you shake it all about. You do the winter pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Okay, we're going to do our boot now. Are you ready? We'll do a right boot. You pretend you have a boot on. I'm pretending I have a boot on. Put your right boot in, you take your right boot out, you put your right boot in, and you shake it all about. You do the winter pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your, which boot? Left boot in, you take your left boot out, you put your left boot in, and you shake it all about. You do the winter pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Let's see, what do we do now? How about this? I think winter hat? Oh, I have a different winter hat today. How about that? Put your winter hat in, you take your winter hat out, you put your winter hat in, and you shake it all about. You do the winter pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. What else? What's hanging back here? Winter scarf? A long scarf, actually. See, it's pretty long. Put your long scarf in, you take your long scarf out, put your long scarf in, and you shake it all about. You do the winter pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. One last thing. It covers your whole body. A snowsuit. You guys have snowsuits? Okay, we'll pretend we're putting it on. You ready? Put your snowsuit in, you put your snowsuit out, you put your snowsuit in, and you shake it all about. You do the winter pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. All right, very good. Let's take our winter things off. We'll need them for another day, especially if we go outside. Okay, so let's sit down. Show me those hands. Ready? Open them. Shut them. Open them, shut them. Give a little clap. Open them, shut them. Open them, shut them. Lay them in your lap. Very good. Who knows what season it is? Ha, tricked you. Thought I was going to say month. What season is it? Starts with the letter W. Spring, summer, fall. Winter. Very good. And what month is it? January. Right again. So let's try and unscramble our letters. I'll see if I can do a better job than I did last month. All right, we're going to spell the month January. So we need a J, and there's that. And then A, N, U, where's the U? You see the U? There it is, Jan, U, A, another A. Look at that, the R was in the right place. What's left? The Y, little Y. Here we go. January. I got it right this time. Okay, very good. Today I want to talk to you about animals in winter. Now, last year at the library, I read a book called Under the Snow, written by Melissa Stewart, and it talked about how animals survived under the ground and under the pond, and you might not know they were there, but they were. Some animals hibernate, which is kind of like sleeping. Bears hibernate, and skunks, and chipmunks, and turtles, and snakes. There are lots of animals that don't hibernate, though. So today I have a story, and it's called When Winter Comes, Discovering Wildlife in Our Snowy Woods. And it's written by, I don't know if I'll pronounce this right, my apologies if I get it too terribly wrong, Aimee Bissonette, and illustrated by Aaron Horrigan. Right? We're going to see what kind of wildlife they discover in their snowy woods. When winter comes and deep snow blankets the woods and ice forms cold and smooth on the lakes, thick enough for us to skate on, some people think our woods are empty. But we know better. There they are on the lake. We know the fallen log we duck behind as we toss snowballs back and forth. There they are, having a game with their snowballs. Is a sub-zero shelter for tree frogs, caterpillars, snails and slugs, hibernating mosquitoes, and ladybugs. There they all are hibernating in that log. You see them? We know the windswept drifts we snowshoe across cover tangles of tunnels below the snow. Can you see there's little mice? There's one right there. Made by meadow mice in search of seeds and bark, and hiding places after dark when the owls hunt. We know the frozen lake where we come to ice fish hosts a slushy slumber party of sleepily swimming rainbow trout. Ooh, that was kind of hard to say. There they are. See the trout? And turtles who once sunned themselves at the water's edge lie buried in the lake bottom's gooey muck. See if you can see all the turtles. See? And there's some turtles. Yeah. We know the towering tree we ski among shield hardy birds from bitter winds. Chickadees, juncos, nuthatches, and jays, birds who flock to our feeders back and forth all day and cluster on branches at night, feathers plumped against the wind. Do you have a bird feeder? I do. I see those birds at mine. When winter comes to our woods, we know the animals who sleep winter away. Remember we said that was called hibernating? Do you recognize these animals that are hibernate? That's a hedgehog, I think. And here's a skunk and a bear and a badger. And they recognize the ones who hunt and the ones who are prey. There's a fox and some deer and some rabbits. The ones who leave wandering tracks in the snow and the ones who howl to the crisp, clear stars late at night. Do you know what that is? It looks like a bobcat to me. And there's some wolves howling. That looks like some raccoons. I think maybe that's an otter or a beaver. We grab our sleds and race downhill, scarves flying, icy wind in our faces. We know we share this wild and wonderful wintry world. Is that a deer? Looks like a buck. Because the woods are not empty, they are very much alive. And we feel very much alive when winter comes. The end. That was a good winter story, wasn't it? Yeah. So I'll take that book back to the library, and in a few days it'll be ready to borrow. What? I forgot something? What did I forget? I did. The calendar. How could I forget the calendar? Ah, we gotta know what day it is, right? There's our snowman calendar. Well, let's see. Today is Wednesday, the 27th of January. Boy, this month is just flying by, isn't it? So we need to put some glue, sticks, and some cotton balls on which days? 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27. Oh, it's a good thing you guys are keeping me on my toes. Can't believe I forgot the calendar. All right, so I'm putting some glue on these numbers. All right, I'll be ready in just a minute. I gotta make sure I get enough on there so our little cotton balls will stick. All right, you guys ready? You're gonna help me. Here we go. I gotta get them all over here. Let's see. So, numbers 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, I got 2 left, 26, and 27. Our winter snowman calendar is almost done. How about that? Okay, so for our art project today, we're going to make an animal that doesn't hibernate, an owl, specifically a snowy owl. So you're going to need a pine cone. Yeah, that's right, a pine cone. And some cotton balls or batting, glue, felt, scissors, and some Google eyes. Now you can buy a pine cone, or you can go outside and maybe find one. But if you do collect one from outside, make sure it looks like this and not one of the long skinny ones, because that won't work for what we want to do, okay? And if you do collect one like this, you need to make sure it's good and dry before you use it. So you might have to sit it around for a while. So you need to pull apart some cotton balls or cotton batting, and you're going to take it and you're going to stick it all around the pine cone in between those spots, all right? And you don't really need to glue it because it'll stick in there pretty good, okay? And then you need to get some light colored felt, like some white. Okay, just a second here. I'm going to show you my owl. And once you have the cotton in the pine cone, that's going to be the owl's body. All right. Then you take some white or light colored felt and you draw 2 wings, one from each side. Okay. And you cut that out, but remember to have an adult help you with the cutting part. And then you're going to glue those. Can you see them? 2 wings, going to glue that on the pine cone. Then you need to draw and cut out kind of an oval with 2 little points for the ears. All right, and that's going to be the owl's head. Then take a lighter colored piece of felt and draw another oval shape, maybe almost make it kind of like a heart shape, a little smaller than the beige piece. That's the head, okay? Then you also need to take like an orange or maybe a yellow piece, a different color for the beak, and make a little triangle. Cut that out, okay? Then it works best, I discovered, to glue the triangle for the beak onto the beige head part first. Then put the white face part on, okay? Because you want the little face to go cover part of the beak. And then you take 2 Google eyes, or if you wanted, you could use maybe just black pieces of felt. That would be all right. And glue that onto the white face part. And when that's all good and dried, you glue that whole thing on top of the pine cone. And there you have our little snowy owl. I think he's kind of cute. What do you think, huh? Yeah, okay. Well, that's all I have for today, guys. I hope you had a good time. I did. I did better at spelling January this time, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, so you take care. Thanks very much for watching. Keep watching all the videos and tell your friends, okay? You don't have to just come to the library to be able to watch these videos. Anybody can watch them, all right? So I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.